Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hamza Viani, Chief Executive for Youth Voice in my day job, wheeler dealer part-time, and also Assistant Youth Commissioner for the Commission for Integration and Cohesion. I want to say, first of all, a massive thank you to all of you for coming here today.
How can I follow Hamza's speech? I wonder. I always think to myself, I must go and do a speech before Hamza does, because he obviously steals all the thunder. I can say it, I can go and sit in committees, but I want you young people to say it as well. I want you to come out and come up with some practical examples about how we can reduce our carbon footprint.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Come on, guys. Good morning. Show everybody what you made up. My name is Rita Patel. I'm Chief Exec of Black Women and People Centre, and I just want to say a massive welcome to you all today. We're immensely proud to have you here at the centre. We knew we existed and lived in the hearts and minds of the women and girls that we serve, and also the movements that we're part of on a national basis, but we knew that we needed to make tracks and gain self-sufficiency. And as we started to talk to people in the community, we realised more and more men needed the services, young people needed services, and that what we were really about, having worked as a group of young women over the years, what we were really about was the kind of things that Gandhi and Mandela have said, that in all of us exists an inherent greatness.
You're going to see lots of different artistic stimuluses portrayed to you today.
Police, we do whatever we want, love. All right.
I don't think so.
Wait.
No, can you just get lost?
No discrimination for colour or race when a woman doesn't fear that she's going to be raped.
I've been trapped in a society that undermines me as an individual.
Release these people. Before I report you to your superior,
Yes, sir.
and also before you go, give this man an apology.
Can you give any examples of times in your life when you felt that our society is divided by people's ethnic background?
You get people that kind of hang around like black people together, and then like they all like think they're controlling the area. So like they're saying, yeah, I'm sticking up for my area, but why can't people just come together and then like you don't need to control your area because there's nothing to control.
Other people, other races are doing crime as well, but the most of the percentage, it goes to black people more because they say that black youths are more involved in gun crime and stuff like that. So it seems more as the black youths are the bad ones, like in London. So you get what I'm saying?
Do you think Britain's divided along ethnic lines?
I think it is, because you see like the people that are in power, most of them are like white or whatever, so it feels like that's them and that's their little world, and then because you say the ethnic minority don't feel like they're involved with decisions and so forth, they feel like they have to make their own community and protect themselves and their environment and their family and their background. So because of that, that's why there's the divide.
The media is very selective on what they show, and then they're given this image of black boys of being bad, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Have you had any experience of extremism and or radicalisation amongst young people in Britain?
I mean, we're very good at integrating lots of young people in different forms and different backgrounds and different areas, so we don't experience any kind of extremism within our projects.
I've had a lot of extremism in the sense of like, what do they call themselves? The Muslim boys. And I think it's all about identity more than anything else. It's not that they probably don't even have any in-depth knowledge. If you tell them and start quizzing them about what it means to be Muslim, they just don't have a clue.
In what ways would you describe Britain as a tolerant society?
I don't think everyone's racist at all. I don't think it comes down to racism.
I identify myself as British more so now, and defend my place as a Muslim and a Pakistani, as a gal in society.
What does sustainable development mean to you?
Sustainable development?
Yeah.
A good building.
We're relying too much on oil, and we're going to places like Africa and other countries and starving them of their riches and bringing it over here and look what's happening to the world.
Have you seen or experienced in your day-to-day life any cause for worry about climate change?
Yeah, I watch it all the time on the BBC News. It was the first time they filmed in the Arctic about 3 weeks ago. They filmed for 2 weeks there. And there's loads of changes there. I know that for a fact because I watched it and it's ice caps was melting.
Not every country is developed, and there might be like, let me see for example, where's this country? Like Samoan Islands, they got floods over there because they don't have the facilities that Britain have, that flood barriers and stuff like that. So it's affecting more those smaller countries and not really affecting the bigger countries.
How concerned are you about climate change? Can you think of any practical things we can all do to help reverse climate change?
The more the fuel prices go up, the less people are going to be pumping in gallons of petrol. That's what I'm saying. If you really need to use your car, then you should pay the high prices, because if you're not going to pay the high prices, then if you're going to get away with cheap prices for your fuel, then you're going to be loads more emissions, isn't there?
I think it's like also saving energy as well, because if we're contributing to the climate change, I think it's also like depleting our energy as well. So like what we use, like electricity and fuel and fossil fuels even.
What do you think the government should do to help reduce carbon emissions?